Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show, 3 Shots of Honesty. I'm your host, Monique Pointer.
And I'm your co-host, Travis Pointer. And this is 3 Shots of Honesty, obviously, where we take some shots and we talk about some shit. Sometimes it's current events. Sometimes it's just whatever the fuck pops into our mind. But it's three separate subjects in which we take a shot and discuss it. And this is episode number 6.
Episode 6. Welcome.
Welcome. Glad you guys could make it. Let's get the business out of the way so we can get to the party. Please like us and follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
3 Shots of Honesty podcast.
Yep, for both of those.
gmail.com.
Yep, that's our email. At 3 Shots of Honesty podcast on Instagram, and you can find us by just searching 3 Shots of Honesty podcast on Facebook. Stay up to date with all the other deals. We just launched episode 5, and you can find that on YouTube as well as Spotify. Probably starting tomorrow, so by the time you hear this, it'll be up there. So here we are for episode number 6, which you can also hear. As always, we welcome your feedback and your comments, and if you have any show ideas or would like to be a participant in the show, send us an email to the aforementioned email. So let's get this party started. We're going to start out with topic number 1. And,
shot number 1.
Shot number 1.
And we're slipping on the brown juice again.
Mr. Jack Daniels is here joining us, and that will segue into topic number 3. But first and foremost, we're talking about episode... Wow. I can't spit it out of my mouth. Topic number 1. Topic number 1. Shut your mouth. Topic number 1, our daughter's first boyfriend. And here goes the shot. Clint, hope you guys are drinking along with us. Shot number 1. That's tasty. It is getting good.
That's my water bottle, sir. Thank you.
I don't think it is.
It is.
I don't think it is. Okay, so topic number 1. Why don't you lead us into that with your water bottle that you stole from me?
Our 13-year-old daughter.
She's not 13.
How old is she?
She's 15.
She's 15?
Yep.
Are you sure?
This month she turns 15. You're trying to delay the inevitable fact that you're an old-ass motherfucker.
Fuck you. So are you.
You're a MILF.
I see all your wrinkles.
That's because I've been out in the sun a lot.
You've been working it, yeah.
I work out in the sun a lot.
It's aging you.
I've been getting carded, though.
Are you over 30 or under 30?
Yeah, that was in violation, too. Oh, we'll get into that in fucking topic number 3. Anyway, I've been outside a lot, so I'm getting wrinkly and old.
So our 15-year-old daughter, she got her first boyfriend, which I'm so excited for because she's totally like a nerdy little jerk. Like, she's like, I want a boyfriend so bad. I want a boyfriend so bad. She waited till high school to have her first boyfriend.
She did.
We're like, oh, yeah, that's so awesome, Janae. Like, what's your boyfriend's name?
This is the clincher.
Tell everybody what her boyfriend's name is.
She goes, well...
It's kind of a weird name.
It's kind of a weird name. His name is Worm. At that point, I lost my fucking mind. And then she explained...
It's like Wormiton.
Yeah, she explained to me that his name is Wormiton, not Wormington. Wormiton. And...
they call him Worm for short.
They call him Worm because he's from Brazil. And that is, I guess that's a common name there. Because we ended up meeting his dad. His dad was also named Wormiton. Yeah. And I just gotta say, like, I'm not racist, obviously, you know, like,
You're the only white boy.
I'm the only white boy in my whole house, you know what I mean? So, I'm not, that's not me. Especially, like, when you talk about, like, Latin culture, like, I'm good with it. I grew up in Maryville. I was the only white boy anywhere. And I have total appreciation for any of that. So that's not the case, but I will tell you.
Have you ever been mistaken for being brown? Like, they thought you were one of those Mexicans from way down south?
Yes. I have had people just spat Spanish at me, and I'm like, nope.
No Nintendo?
No habla.
No Nintendo.
No Nintendo. I am from Ireland. I'm from America, but they understand what I'm saying.
Well, people used to give me shit about that. They're like, you don't fucking speak Spanish. And I'm like, my last name is Pointer.
Right. It used to be Mendez, and now you switched it up on him. So now you have an excuse now, which is pretty cool, I guess. But back to what I was saying about it is that Wormington's from
Brazil.
The only thing I know about Brazil is like shaved pussies,
Brazilian
huge asses,
butt wax.
Yeah, Brazilian butt lift, Brazilian waxes,
yeah,
like erotic dancing. This is not the shit that I wanted. She's trying to sell stuff and offer up right now, and totally fucking up my podcast.
Needless to say, how long did that relationship last?
That relationship lasted what? About a week?
No, 3 days.
3 days. So
they went on a date to the
yeah,
movies.
on the second day they went on a date to the movies, and so that day,
And the entire time she was like, Mom, he didn't even really talk to me. He was just on his phone.
Yeah, well, I don't know that that's really a bad thing because, like, I think that's indicative of that generation.
Janae, what do you have to say about your boyfriend Worm?
We're going to bring Janae in on this because this is our daughter.
She's so embarrassed right now.
She's embarrassed right now.
Her face is red.
So, everybody, I want to introduce you to our daughter. This is Janae. She's 15 years old.
I thought she was 13.
Your mom doesn't even know how old you are. So, what really went wrong between you and
Wormaton?
Honestly, I think that it was like, I don't know if this was said earlier, but a lack of like face-to-face communication, which is something I really enjoy. I like talking, I like getting to know people, you know. I mean, of course, that's what high school is all about.
So, I mean, like, how much time went into you guys getting to know each other before he was like, hey, will you be my girlfriend? And you were like, absolutely.
Well, it was love at first sight on his part.
On his part, because
he saw Janae, he's like, oh my God.
Yeah, but I mean,
you want to be my girlfriend?
So how much did you really know about Wormaton?
All I knew was he was from Brazil and he had curly hair. And, like, that's it.
But were those things attractive to you?
Yes. Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest. I mean,
okay, but like she broke up with him and she's on to the next.
She broke up with him, and then why did you guys break up?
Oh, we broke up because we didn't even talk, and he told me he wasn't even really attached. So I mean, there you go.
But you recently told us that he's like
he was your first boyfriend.
Yeah, but I mean, can you really even count that? It's 3 days they went to the movies. Like, did you kiss him?
No.
She didn't kiss him.
That's what she tells us.
She says that. But you know what?
Didn't.
But I feel like she's not a liar about that.
I wouldn't want to kiss him anyways.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. You want to lick his curly head.
Ew.
It's not like you have cleft palate or anything.
Shout out to Mr. Mike Gibbs if you're listening, who does have a cleft palate. He's from a third world country. He's Korean. And it was a really nice repair, but I can still see it.
Well, thanks, Janae, for joining us.
Janae, thank you for joining us on the show. Tell everybody goodbye.
Bye.
This is Wormaton's ex-girlfriend exiting the studio right now. So, obviously, as parents, I'm sure you guys can appreciate the fact that this is... We're traveling down a road right now that... it's treacherous as a parent, right? Because, like, I remember being 15. You remember being 15. What was going on in your life at 15?
I wasn't as advanced as you were.
What is that supposed to mean?
I wasn't out there fucking guys and, like...
I wasn't fucking guys at 15 either.
Okay, fucking girls.
I wasn't... Well...
Whatever, that doesn't matter.
I was drinking a lot. I've always been drinking a lot. But I just remember, like, that was a time of, like, complete deception towards, like, any authority figure. And, like, just out to fucking rage. And I don't think Janae is like that. But, like, as a parent, you gotta be kind of like, oh, fuck, like, this is a tumultuous time. Like,
needless to say, she's on to the next one.
Her
her new boyfriend has
it's
a
not
regular name.
They're talking. His name is Marcus.
And he talks way more than Bugaton. I call him Bug. His name is Worm. Worm reminds me of a bug.
He's an arthropod, either way. Look, okay, but hold on. Before we get too far away from the old Worm there. Him and his dad show up to pick our daughter up to go to the movies. And so Ricky Martin and his dad, basically, they show up to the door. The kid's wearing like a tracksuit and some kind of like trap house clothing. Slides. Just the shit I hate. And so the dad's there. He doesn't speak a whole lot of English. He speaks a lot of Portuguese because, for you ignorant motherfuckers, Portuguese is the language in Brazil, not Spanish. That's because of the conquistadors. And anyway, like I said, I'm a professor at issue. But they show up. I go to shake this kid's hand, and it was the most pussy handshake I've ever had in my life, and he stares at the fucking ground. Not something I can deal with. I can't. Like, I was raised by my grandparents, so I'm a product of the greatest generation on earth. You know, you meet a man, regardless of age, you look him in the eye, you shake their hand, and this was just complete pussy. I was so fucking put off. Now, she was talking to this other kid back in the day. His name was Max. And Max was a good kid. He was kind of timid.
I feel like the only reason you liked him was because he was white with blue eyes.
That's like I said, this is not a race situation.
And he like worshipped the ground you walked on. Or Travis, I love you. And then you were just like, yeah, I'm awesome.
Well, I mean, he understands that I'm fucking awesome. At least appreciates that. This kid had no fucking clue what was going on. He was a potato. You know what I mean? So, I guess what we're trying to say is that we're obviously not done with boyfriends around here, as far as our daughter's concerned. And
you still got 3 more of these bitches to go
I know. And luckily my health is so poor I won't be around. But
that's not true. Well, I'm glad that you had an opportunity to experience boyfriend number 1.
Yeah. And, so it was a train wreck. More to come on that as the boyfriends come and go and blow through here. Hopefully we're not talking to you about teenage pregnancy anytime soon, because I will fucking lose my mind.
Although I'd love to be a grandma one day.
And you will be in the right time, and it'll be from Bella, because Janae is really a lesbian.
That's rude.
Look at her.
She's not a lesbian.
She's a lesbian.
No, she's not.
Which I'm fine with.
Okay, shot number 2.
Shot number 2. Here we go.
That's rude. You stole the water?
I don't think that's what happened. No. There was 2 waters here, now there's 1. And you walked away with the other one.
You took the other water with you when you had to pick up the kid from school.
That's actually accurate. Okay, you win. What was that sound? Did you just internally queef?
Your mom.
All right, my mom.
Blowing up your butt.
My mom has 1 kidney. You should go easy on her. That's true. It's a life of alcoholism.
So earlier this week, you posted a meme that said, Cardi B makes music for girls that skip showers and Febreze their panties. Would you care to elaborate?
Do I need to explain that?
Yes.
It's extremely obvious. First of all, you guys know I'm a musician. I'm an ex-touring musician. So someone called...
Hold on, I'm just thinking about earlier today when you were like... You got the can of Febreze and you were like, Febreze here, Febreze there.
And
we had fucking tile. And then you came back into the kitchen and you were like, Febreze, and then bam, you fell right on your...
I did. I was Febrezing the house.
And you had the Febreze can in the air and you're like,
I wish we could have got that on video. I literally ate shit Febrezing the house. I don't know. It's a sad moment. I don't know why you're laughing. I could have died. I could have died of Febreze spreading.
But you didn't. That's what's funny.
I don't know. My elbow fucking hurts. I'm not going to lie.
You sat down real quick.
Oh, my God. So, anyway, the elaboration on this is, look, as a musician, I have no respect for people like Cardi. Actually, anything that you would find on the radio today, I'm not impressed with.
Have you ever listened to an interview with Cardi B?
Yeah, the only one I heard was her talking about fat girl pussy.
Her fucking...
And how she has a fat girl pussy.
Her English is so illiterate.
She's ignorant as fuck, okay? Whew. She's ignorant as fuck. Now, listen to me.
How does a bitch that's ignorant as fuck make money like her?
Because people like you listen to her blindlessly regardless of the fact.
I mean...
You listen to Cardi B, my kids listen to Cardi B, and everybody on the planet listens to Cardi B. Why? Because there's a catchy beat behind it, and all of you brainwashed pieces of shit love to listen to fucking whatever the radio tells you to do. That's why.
Well,
That's why she makes fucking money. Don't ask me why she makes money when you're contributing to why she makes money.
I don't understand how
She's a talentless fucking ex-stripper with a fake ass. And I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say about that. So for you to bring it up and be like, how does she make money? Because you listen to her, motherfucker. That's why.
No, but I didn't understand how she got to the point where, like, she would be able to make that money. Obviously.
Sucking dick. Here's my mixtape. Let me blow you.
She must have had a bomb-ass head game then.
Well, she's got fat girl pussy is what she says in her interview, in which she speaks in fucking double consonants. The point I'm trying to make to you guys is this. Talentless motherfucking people are ruining ruining everything. Mindless fucking music. Let me tell you guys a quick fucking story. Cardi B has writers that write music for her.
As do most musicians.
Sure. And so does... Great, I'm so fucking glad you brought this up. So does fucking Beyonce. So do all these people. They have writers. Mm-hmm. For a song that has maybe 18 words in it that are not the same.
Okay.
Okay? Bohemian Rhapsody. Music, words.
I don't understand.
Written by two people.
You're getting so mad about this.
Because this is not music. It is mental masturbation. It is a fucking cacophony of fucking sound in which has come out to just dull the American people into believing that this is a lifestyle of Bentleys and fucking champagne and we're all here to get bitches and get money. I'm fucking not having a part of that.
Because you don't want to get bitches or get money.
I already have the bitch and I'll never get the money and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
So when they mentally masturbate, who comes?
You do. You, the listener, fucking jizz all over your fucking Spotify at how amazing it is that a bitch says she has $100,000 pussy. No, let me tell you something.
That's probably how much reconstructive surgery costs.
Sure, let me tell you something about pussy, and if you as a man don't agree with this, you're a motherfucking liar. Pussy is pussy. What makes a bitch is who she is, who the person she is. There's more to a woman than a pussy. It's all that rest of the shit around you.
Anal,
of course. Head game, now that's debatable because some girls are way better than others, and there's a reason I wifed up my wife. Okay, but pussy is pussy. It's just it's anatomically the same. Some are tight, some are loose, some are that, whatever. Guess what? It's still a fucking pussy. At the end of the day, you got to have a woman who is smart, intelligent, funny. You can have a conversation with. These are the type of women that you want to have a relationship with. You can put your dick in anything. Okay? Ed Kemper fucked the heads of the bodies he cut off. You can fuck anything you want. It doesn't mean that it's good. Pizza and sex are the same thing. It's still pizza.
I like pizza.
I know you do. I guess what I'm saying is Cardi B promotes this fucking attitude of being a fucking whore. And you know what? You're just producing a bunch of ratchet-ass thoughts that are over here fucking drowning their panties in Febreze instead of taking showers and taking care of their fucking kids.
That's nasty.
Rather than feeding their kids fucking Cheetos for breakfast. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm guilty of that.
But you don't Febreze your panties.
I don't Febreze my panties.
She doesn't. So, that being said, we're going to move on to topic number 3. Fuck Cardi B. Fuck music in general. Fuck the state of music. And if you don't like that, fuck you, because I don't even give a fuck. You don't like my podcast? Why don't you go listen to some other bullshit that you like that's politically correct or whatever? I don't give, fuck you. I'm drunk and I'm hostile. Disclaimer.
All right.
Shot number 3.
Yep.
Cheers, guys. Hope you're drinking. All right. What are we talking about with topic number 3?
So earlier we went to Total Wine.
Oh.
We went down to the Jack Daniels aisle.
Well, where else would we go there? I'm not drinking a Merlot, that's for sure.
You know they did have wine that was less than $4 there. I wonder how the fuck that tastes.
Last time I drank wine that was less than $4, I went to sleep on the floor and pulled the area rug over myself as a blanket.
That's true. That did happen.
I drank a bunch of wine. I passed out on the floor and used the area rug as a blanket. My kids probably will talk about it.
Was that the same day that you tried to play Battleship with our daughter?
That time that happened.
And then you like slid down and was like, I can't concentrate.
The day that Bella wanted to play Battleship with me, I drank half a bottle of $4 whiskey.
Oh, $4 whiskey.
I think it was called Four Americans or I don't know what the fuck. It should have been called Blackout and Cirrhosis is what it should have been called. But I drank a shit ton of this horrible rocket whiskey, and my daughter was like, "Hey,
let's play Battleship."
Let's play Battleship. I was like, "Absolutely." And by the time she came out with Battleship, I had slid down the stucco wall and just cut the shit out of my back and was like laying in the yard. The ants were attacking me, and she was like, B6, and I'm like,
Incorrect. Your option is incorrect. That's all I heard.
It was electronic Battleship, and I don't know where my fleet was at. It was like Deadliest Catch. The seas were really rough. I couldn't find anything. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I completely black out. I black out a lot, and then I don't know what the fuck's going on. But like, here's my standpoint.
That sounds like
on
a problem.
No, but like, here's my standpoint on that. Like, like, I can be drunk as fuck. I will teach my kids how to ride bikes. Like, there's a time.
And piss your pants.
I literally got
at the same time.
Yes, I got so drunk, I pissed my pants, and I'm out there with piss all over the front of my pants, trying to teach my kids how to ride a bike. Now, you, as a Judgy McJudgerson, might say, well, that's horrible parenting. No. I'm out there still doing it. I'm still doing it. I'm still out there teaching them how to ride bikes. I'm just covered in piss and drunk as fuck. My parents were just like, just drunk as fuck, and I was just left to myself. You know what I mean? So, you always want to be a little bit better than your parents were. You know, you want better for your kids. I'm not saying I'm a perfect parent, but I will say, yeah, I'm drunk. I pissed myself. Let's go ride your bike. Let's go learn.
So when we went to Total Wine today,
Yep.
we went down to that Jack Daniels aisle.
Yes, we did.
They had a sign that indicated a special. You buy 2 bottles, any size.
Various sizes.
Various sizes.
Was the verbiage
terminology.
used.
Okay. And then it said you save $10.
Yep.
So we're like, fuck yeah, we're going to pick up 2 750s. Save ourselves
2 fists of Jack.
$10.
Save $10. That means you get 2 fists of Jack for $25.
Yeah. We went up to the cash register. She rung us up. They did not ring up with $10 off.
Correct.
So then she radios in her supervisor. And Travis is like, oh yeah, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to show you.
I said, fuck this, I'm going to go get the sign. Mm-hmm. Now, I was sober this time.
You were sober. I think your patience was very thin at that point.
My patience was thin because you had dragged me to the toddler thing at the library. And then that really, I just don't like that. And then I went to fucking, I got a Happy Meal. Listen.
You were one-on-one timing with your toddler daughter while I got a haircut.
It stressed me the fuck out. But we did go to Spirit Halloween store. By the way, Spirit Halloween store for all of your Halloween needs. Get yourself Poppin' Penelope or Forgotten Annabelle. Full of masks, 20% off.
Discount.
Use the code 3 Shots of Honesty Podcast for 20% off online. They are an official sponsor. And if you believe that, I've got some oceanfront property for sale here in Arizona.
For sale.
And I got a hell of a deal on the Golden Gate Bridge. That being said, my friends, Total Wine. So as
they done fucked us up out of a $10 off.
So
and you went up there and fucked some shit up.
So I got.
Then the dude was like,
I got sideways at Total Wine. Yes, I did.
He was like, no. So
I went to the back, and Bruce. I come to find out after speaking to the manager, because I am Karen. Bruce met me in the back, and I showed him the sign, and he says, well, that's for 175s. And I said, well, it doesn't say that. It says various sizes. He says, well, yeah, but if you read the rest of it. Basically what happened was they had left a sign up from a sale that was over, and they could no longer honor the sale. And so rather than just saying, hey, we fucked up, we'll give you the deal, or hey, we fucked up, I'm sorry, either one of those I would have accepted. He tried to dazzle me with some bullshit. Now, I know that I look like a person with an IQ of like 4. But, quick secret, I know 6-syllable words. I'm somewhat intelligent. You're not going to fucking tell me that I don't know what the fucking sign says, and then tell me, did you read the sign? Motherfucker, if I would have been drunk, you'd be missing fucking teeth with a broken jaw. I punch people in fucking QT because you come too close. You're fucking with the wrong dude.
Come corrupt, motherfucker.
Those are my Reeboks. Check out the Pad Room podcast for that one. Anyway, so
you're such a whore.
Comedy Hood. PadRoomPodcast.net.
You're a whore.
Okay. So that being said, I left the store. You were
like, fuck this. So literally, I was waiting at the front of the store, expecting you to come back and be like, okay, yeah, they just whatever. And you're just like, fuck this. I'm not doing business here. Let's fucking go. I'm like, what the fuck? So we leave, and you're just like, fuck this. Fuck them. Fuck everybody. Fuck. I'm like, what's going on?
I motherfucked the entire store.
Everywhere. Everybody.
Everybody in line, I motherfucked them.
You motherfucked everybody.
And I don't care.
And so me being married to a white man was like, okay, I'll email corporate.
What does that have to do with anything?
I never did
Like brown people don't email corporate?
Before I married you,
Jesus
I knew
Christ.
nothing about this.
But you reap what you sow, right? So what happened after that? What happened after your email?
I emailed corporate. I put in our situation, your phone number, and then you get a phone call.
What happened?
You tell him.
I motherfucked the manager, and then he offered me a fucking discount.
So, moral of the story is you must fight whenever there's...
For your right to party, honestly. Like the Beastie Boys told you to. And listen, you got to do what your love tells you to do. And my love tells me to say, fuck Total Wine. I went down to Bevmo, and I spent the $1 extra for the Jack.
Yeah, $1 more.
It was $1 more, but it was totally worth it because I had great customer service. And I told the guy Total Wine, I went to Bevmo, and it was $1 more. And if it was $20 more, I would have spent it. Because
Dude,
fuck your store.
we shop at Total Wine so much, we got that $5 off coupon.
You know how hard it is to get that?
You've just spent like $4,000 there.
Literally, like, I could have a car at the amount of Jack I drink. But listen, neither here nor there, it is what it is. This episode is already 26 minutes long. Holy fuck. Episode number 6, guys. Listen, please check us out at Three Shots of Honesty Podcast.
Three Shots of Honesty.
Listen to me, you ventriloquist dummy. Instagram, 3 Shots of Honesty Podcast on Instagram. Facebook, just search 3 Shots of Honesty Podcast. And please, feel free to email us, 3shotsofhonestypodcast@gmail.com. .com. Let us know what's going on, guys. Looking forward to episode number 7. Please keep it real. Please keep it alive.
Keep it tight.
Keep it tight. Adios.